So I seem to remember saying I was done with YouTube a while ago, and yet here we are. If you're sitting there thinking, hang on a minute, didn't you quit? Well, yes, you're absolutely right. And so that brings me to today's topic, changing your mind. Because, spoiler alert, it's totally fine to change your mind. And it can actually improve your mental health. So let's talk about changing your mind. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Jeremy Godwin and I'm a mental health counsellor, and I teach you simple ways to improve your mental health. Because, let's face it, life's too short to feel like crap. Just over 6 months ago, I was struggling with a bunch of stuff in my personal life, and I was getting really frustrated with YouTube because it felt like I was just going around in circles. So I quit and just stuck with doing my weekly podcast. And it was the best thing for me because I had the space I needed to sort through things, mainly family stuff. But lately, I've been wanting to start making videos again. And the thing is that we all change and evolve over time, and our circumstances change. And so, changing your mind as you grow is a natural part of life. Evolving and thinking differently is part of life. Over time, our perspectives evolve, and that's a sign of growth, not inconsistency. Just like how we wouldn't still wear the same clothes we wore in high school, thank goodness for that, it's natural that our thoughts and decisions change over time. That's part of evolving as a human being. New experiences shape how we see the world. In fact, you'll find it helpful to regularly reflect on your own growth and think about how it might lead you to change your opinions or make different decisions. Take time every now and then to reflect on where you are now versus where you were, and notice how your thinking has evolved and celebrate that. Being flexible in your decision-making is key. It's perfectly natural to change your mind about decisions or beliefs, especially if your circumstances or your mindset change. Life changes. You change. And sticking to a decision just because you once said it, even if it no longer serves you, just doesn't make sense. Imagine never eating pizza again just because you said so when you were 12. Madness, right? Give yourself permission to revisit your decisions without guilt. If something no longer fits your life or your mindset, it's perfectly okay to adjust course. Allow yourself that flexibility. It's a sign of growth, not failure. Don't let other people's opinions hold you back. Other people may have opinions or judgments, but that doesn't mean you have to stick to their expectations. Their reactions say more about them than they do about you. Look, let's be honest, people just love to have opinions. Some of them might even say, but you said you'd never do this again. Well, sure, I did, and now I've changed my mind, which is my prerogative, since it's my life, and nothing is set in stone. It's nobody's business what you do or don't do. Their judgments and opinions don't need to hold you back. Focus on your own growth and don't let external opinions dictate your decisions. People may judge, but their opinions are about them and their own expectations, not your reality. Focus on your journey. After all, you're the one living your life, not them. Changing your mind is natural and it's a healthy part of growth. So, next time you catch yourself thinking, but I said I'd never, just remind yourself it's perfectly okay to change your mind. You're evolving, and that's what really matters. So, if you've changed your mind about something, drop me a comment below or find me on Instagram at LTA Mental Health, and let's talk about how changing your mind is a sign of strength, not weakness. And while you're at it, you might enjoy this video about forgiving yourself and letting go of remorse. And in the meantime, I'll just be over here, not quitting YouTube again. Promise.